Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, like I always say, welcome to the channel. Today is Thursday, August 29th, 2024. I hope that you're all doing well and that you had a great month. In today's video, I'm going to be giving my recap of the month of August as well as a brief preview of the month of September, and I'm going to jump right into it. The first thing that I want to mention about August is that it was actually my 4-year anniversary of my YouTube channel. I created my YouTube channel in August of 2020, and I just wanted to briefly touch on that and say that it's been a really interesting experience having this channel for the last 4 years. I have about 145 or so videos that I've created and uploaded to the channel, discussing a variety of topics, sort of centered around my life more than anything as it relates to my journey in general, but also with vision loss in mind. And I'm really, really grateful for the time and effort that you have all put into viewing my videos, sharing my videos, and subscribing. And I just really, really appreciate you guys following me on the journey of my life for the last 4 years. And yeah, just thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And I'm really looking forward to what this channel will cover over the next 4 years, especially as my footprint and involvement in various career activities and volunteer activities continues to grow. So thank you all for your continued support and love on this channel. So as far as the month of August, I did some great market research for work into the industry that I focus on recruitment for, and I really have a great idea of where I want to go with things over the next 4 months as we end 2020, move towards the end of 2024 and move into 2025. And I'm really excited about the direction that I've been moving in and the directions that I'm going to start moving in as we move forward. So really looking forward to that. We also started planning for the Vision Walk. The planning season for Vision Walk is in full swing. As I've mentioned, we have officially scheduled the Vision Walk, Pittsburgh Vision Walk, for Saturday, October 26th, 2024, on the Great Lawn at Acrisure Stadium. And we hope to see you all there. And I'm looking forward to continuing to plan for that event over the next 2 months and acquiring sponsors and doing everything I can to make the walk as successful as it can possibly be. I did decently well this month from an exercise and fitness and healthy eating standpoint. Could have been better, but life comes up and I'm only human. So, I didn't do as well as I thought I would, but I did well enough. We had a family friend visit us in the middle of the month for a couple of days that we're very close with. That was something that was kind of unexpected until about a week before it happened. And we had a nice visit with him and really enjoyed ourselves, as we always do when he visits. I also, in my previous video, I mentioned that I spoke at a gene therapy boot camp down at UPMC in early August, August 2nd. And a week ago, I attended the celebration for that boot camp, which is where the 9 students who participated in the boot camp did presentations. They had display boards where they talked about the different gene therapies that they studied and worked on throughout the 8-week boot camp. And I got to talk to them and look at some of their boards and also talk about just the boot camp in general and just reconnect with folks that I met earlier in the month and did some networking and had really great conversations with folks down there, both the students of the boot camp as well as the staff members down at UPMC. it was really cool because I received a lot of good feedback from the talk I gave several weeks prior. And that was really helpful and reassuring for me because while I gave a similar talk last October at 2023's boot camp, I really dove deeper into some things this year and, to be completely honest with you, said things that were kind of extreme. Well, not kind of, some things that were very extreme relating to my experience with vision loss from a physical and psychological standpoint. And even though they were extreme, they were 100% true and honest and authentic. And it was really helpful for me moving forward to receive feedback from those that attended the talk. And um, I was just very grateful for all of the responses to the talk that I gave, and really helped me realize the direction that I want to take these talks when I have the opportunity to give them, whether it's at UPMC or at a Foundation Fighting Blindness event or any occasion where I have the opportunity to speak about my experience and my journey with vision loss. So I was very appreciative of that. I um, hung out with a really good friend of mine this past weekend from college. I get to see her and her family, her and her husband and daughter, a couple times a year, and she and her daughter came. Her little 2-year-old came on Sunday for a couple hours and hung out, and that was really really nice. This is the second month in a row that I hung out with a good friend of mine, which is cool because it's not very often that I get to hang out with people that I'm not related to or people in my family friend circle. So it's really nice and meaningful to me when somebody takes the time out of their day to come hang out for a couple hours. I also this month started playing Nintendo 64 again. I probably haven't played Nintendo 64 in at least a year, maybe not a year and a half, but at least a year. And it's something that I kind of got away from, just kind of fell out of it. And I decided to start playing it a little bit again this year or this month. I played just a couple hours this month, hour here, an hour there. 3-4 hours total maybe, and it's been really great to continue that hobby that I grew up with and really truly enjoy. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that a little bit later here in the video. The most important thing that I'd like to discuss about the month of August is that it was overall a good month. It was a fun month. I did a lot of things that I enjoyed and hung out with some people that I really enjoy hanging out with. However, it was a very weird month, and it was a very hard month internally, emotionally, psychologically. I'm not going to get into all the details here, but I was feeling very down and very scared and very, not defeated, but very down and very scared about the prospect of losing the rest of my vision. Uh, Very, very down. And I did a lot of soul searching, a lot of introspective thought and reflection, and came to an epiphany. And that epiphany, that realization, is that I need more balance in my life. Not to say that my life isn't balanced. I do have work-life balance. However, I feel like I need to shift some things. And what I mean by that, what I mean by this balancing, this new balance that I'm trying to pursue, that I'm going to commit to pursuing, I'd like to balance 3 things in my life. I would like to balance a successful career. I would like to balance a successful career with helping the foundation fighting blindness in any way that I can as the chapter president of Pittsburgh and otherwise. And the third thing I would like to balance is living life to the fullest while I can still visually enjoy and experience life. I'm not saying you can't enjoy and experience life with no usable vision, but there are things that you cannot enjoy if you don't have usable vision. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to have usable vision. And I've had conversations with multiple people in the visually impaired community this month where they kind of alluded to the fact that I should have, could have, and would have, or I should have done this, or I could have done that, or I wish I would have done this while I could still see. And that really inspired me, kind of moved me in the right direction, not the right direction, in a different direction as to how I view this balance that I'm talking about. I do things, and I mention this in most of my videos. Most days, I do things that I enjoy doing. I work, I strive towards career goals, financial goals, business goals, and I do things I enjoy. And I help the Foundation Fighting Blindness in every way that I can. However, I would like to. So, if you're listening to this or watching this, you're probably wondering, why do I need to spend more time doing things while I still can? The reason for that is that for the past, well, really for my pretty much entire adult life, for the past 9.5 years since I've graduated from college, my primary focus has been on a job, has been on whether it was a 9-to-5 job, a W-2 job, or building a business or being a part of a startup to try to put myself into a position someday where losing the rest of my eyesight has as little effect on my life as possible. That has been my primary mental, psychological, emotional focus. I do things I enjoy, as I've mentioned, but it hasn't been my primary focus. And I'm going to make it a primary focus. I'm going to aggressively pursue time most days a week to do things, to go out of my way to do things that I can only enjoy with usable vision. Playing video games is a huge one. Playing Nintendo 64. Another big one is certain experiences. I'm not going to try to go into all kinds of detail with that now, but experiences in general, broadly speaking. So video games, experiences broadly speaking. And the third, and a really big one, is spending time with people I enjoy spending time with while I'm still able to see their face. That is really, really important to me. And I do pursue that. I've always pursued that, but I'm going to make it more of a priority to pursue it for the reasons that I'm talking about now. This is really important because once my eyesight is gone, it's gone. And there are folks that say, well, you don't know if you're going to lose the rest of your eyesight. Well, my left eye has had no eyesight in it for 25 years. So to have that level of optimism is both, that these people have, is both admirable, but I also don't want to be someone that gets caught up in being optimistic at the expense of experiencing while I can experience, because there's nothing right now available to ensure that I won't lose the rest of my usable vision, or B, have my usable vision restore some usable vision restored if I lose all my usable vision. So I'm not going to take I'm not going to take the chance. I can't think of something that I would regret more than if I didn't pursue experiences and time spent doing things visual. I would regret not taking advantage of that while I still can more than anything I can think of. And I refuse with every fiber of my being to allow myself to be in a position where I have to feel that kind of regret. I'm gonna regret enough things in my life that are normal people things, let alone things that have to do with a very rare and aggressive and frankly extra condition. So I'm going to do everything I can to do what I can while I can. So this is going to involve me altering my goals at work. It's going to alter how I do things for sure. However, it's going to make me, I imagine, it's going to make me happier. It's going to make me feel like I have a healthier balance. And it's going to definitely bring me more peace in my life. I do experience happiness. I do experience balance. I do experience peace. But right now, it's not enough. I experience all three of those things, but not enough. And I need more. So, more to come on that. I will keep you all posted on how those things unfold over the coming weeks and months and the rest of the year. And I'm really looking forward to it because for too long I've put too much emphasis in my mind on certain things and not enough of a priority on other things. And it's past time for that to change. That's August. As far as September goes, I'm going to be implementing this new approach to life, and I'm really excited about it, as you can see or hear. I'm also really excited about September because Pittsburgh Steelers football and Penn State Nittany Lion football are back in full swing in September. Penn State technically in August because of Saturday's for the first game. But I'm really looking forward to these football seasons because football is my favorite sport. I love the Steelers. I love the Penn State Nittany Lions. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen this season. I would love to see the Steelers win a Super Bowl, obviously. But if the Steelers if that's not in the cards for the Steelers, I would love to see the Kansas City three-peat because I'm a sucker for a dynasty. As far as Penn State goes, obviously hope we win a national championship. I can tell you right now, the chances of Penn State getting to the playoffs and winning a championship are probably much greater than the Steelers winning a Super Bowl. I'm just going to say that right now. But I'm really looking forward to watching as much football as I can. Also in September, on the 19th, from the 19th to the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd or so, that week, that Thursday into the weekend, is RP Fest 2024. It's the third RP Fest in a row. You guys, if you've been following my channel, you know RP Fest very well. And that's when this is happening this year. And I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, I'll do a separate video, as I have done, describing the experience of RP Fest 2024. Really looking forward to getting together with the guys and some of the other folks that are going to be joining us. Some new faces this year, and I'm looking forward to having a great time. The final thing that's coming up in September that's scheduled is the Foundation Fighting Blindness Pittsburgh chapter's Vision Connect, which will be taking place on Saturday, September 28th. And Vision Connect is a new event that we are putting on in the Pittsburgh chapter, where we combine our Vision Walk kickoff luncheon, which usually happens about 6 weeks before the walk every year, and our fall speaker series. So we're going to have a featured speaker, and we're going to have a kickoff lunch. So I'm really looking forward to that, and it's going to be the first event of its kind in our chapter. A couple other chapters have already implemented it that have earlier vision walks in the fall here, but this is our first, and I'm looking forward. And it's our first, and will be our only speaker series of the year. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes, hearing the speaker, and hanging out with the other folks that come to the event, FFB staff, members of the Pittsburgh community, and staff members at UPMC, because we are actually having it at the UPMC facility where I spoke 3 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago now. So really looking forward to that event, looking forward to the growing, deepening relationship between the Foundation Fighting Blindness Pittsburgh chapter and the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center Department of Ophthalmology, and just really looking forward to this month in general. I'm really looking forward to, I have some things going on tomorrow that I'm going to be doing with my mom, out and about, and we're actually going to go tour a new LDS temple in Cranberry, just to check it out, because I'm interested in seeing what it looks like. And after tomorrow, I have 3 days off for Labor Day, and going to enjoy Penn State. I'm going to enjoy company and doing a whole lot of stuff that I enjoy doing. So thank you all very, very much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. It is much longer than I wanted it to be, but there were a lot of really important things I wanted to talk about. And if you hung out until the end, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the last 4 years of support and viewership. And I'm really looking forward to everything that is to come in my life. So thank you all again. I see that the light has shifted a lot since I started the video, but I am happy that I got to share everything with you in this video. So thank you again. Have a great Labor Day. Have a fun and safe holiday, and I will see you all in the next video.